Hey guys, this is Crypto with James talking to you today about Reserve Rights. Now, Reserve Rights is an outstanding project, and the Reserve Rights token has a lot of potential in terms of price rises over the course of the next few years. What I'm particularly excited about with Reserve Rights is that they're well prepared to get institutions to start participating in crypto, and that's something that we're going to see more and more and more of, and as a result, this token can do very, very well. There's also some massive news from the Binance Smart chain that you guys are going to want to pay attention to because, yes, there's been another hack, and I'll be covering that in this video. Before I get into it, I update the spreadsheet. Now, if you are new to the channel, you're probably wondering why you should listen to me. Now, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about and the first 26 coins I held when I created this channel. Had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released videos about them, and you'd done literally the worst possible thing and never sold them, you would still be in profit for 8K. And that's doing the worst possible thing. Obviously, when you get into a coin, you're meant to buy it low, you sell it high. But you'd still be in profit 8K. But if you did the right thing, if last year you sold these coins when they were flying high, when the prices were going rocketing upwards, you could have made 123 grand. That's the difference between cashing out at the right time and never cashing out. 115 grand is the difference. Now, they're not the coins I own anymore. If you want to see the coins that I own, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. Go to the site and read the page. CopyMyCrypto.com is where I share everything that I'm doing, every coin I own. The markets are down right now and I'm buying coins. I'm building my portfolio. Guys, if you want to make these kind of profits, these 42x gains, these 52, these 62, these 677, then go read that site. And I'll point something out. Phantom. I've done one Udemy course in my entire life, and it was about the best investment of the year, and it was Phantom. If you'd have put in $1,000, that earned me enough to buy a very nice house. If you'd have put in $2,000, you'd have been a millionaire. When I find the next Phantom, I am going to tell the members. I'm not going to create a Udemy course. So guys, if you want to get ahead of the markets, if you want to get ahead of the curve, go read that site and see if you like it. I'm sure you will. Reserve Rights. Reserve Rights. Market cap 380 million. Backed by Coinbase, backed by DGC. 42 billion currently circulating. Now, firstly, what I like about this is they have what's called a slow wallet. And that holds 49.4 billion tokens. The slow wallet's a locked wallet controlled by the Reserve project. It's used to fund their stablecoin token adoption initiatives, which is listings, partnerships, marketing. And it's under the discretion of the team when those coins are released. But it's hard-coded for a 4-week delay after initiating any withdrawal, and those withdrawal interactions go on-chain. So anyone that's participating in Reserve Rights, you can see the moment that the team want to initiate a withdrawal. So you've got a 4-week period to be aware of that. So if all of a sudden they wanted to say dump on the market, and obviously they're not going to, but say they wanted to release all 49 billion, you'd have 4 weeks notice so you could get out before the prices start dumping. So there's real transparency with this team. That's a big thing. That should be a big thing for everyone. How many projects have we seen where the founders are not open and honest? To name a few: Celsius, Voyager, BitConnect. Right? So when you've got open transparency, it does allow for trust way more. And the release schedule is as follows. So by December, or by January of 2023, there'll still only be about 42.5% or so coins actually out, or 43%. Maybe that might be 45. That's a terrible chart. But as of right now, they have 42 billion out, 42.3. So there's an open, transparent process to this. And make no mistake about it, if they wanted to initiate a big withdrawal, any of the crypto news sites would make people aware of this. But it's all on chain, so people can keep an eye on it as well. So Reserve, the premise of Reserve is to utilize currencies. Basically, in a situation of high inflation, they point out currency should be stable, accessible, and universal. And we're obviously in a time of high inflation, crazily high inflation. So they've created a protocol where the stable coin, your pegged dollar, is accessible. It's effectively their RSV token. But the Reserve Rights, the RSR token that I'm talking about, is what backs it. And it has two functions. One which is governance, so if you're a holder, you can vote on ideas and proposals. And the second is it ensures the reserve of stablecoins. So if there was ever an exploit on the stablecoins, or there was a collateral dump, the Reserve Rights token would be utilized to make the stablecoin holders whole again, which again is a nice thing because fundamentally it ensures that people are insured. And by providing the insurance, the RSR stakers get a portion of the revenue that their stablecoins make. So it's a nice opportunity to earn good yields. And as a general rule, RSR stakers can expect higher return yields the bigger the market cap of the R token that they insure becomes. And obviously over the course of time, particularly in bull cycles, what happens is people take more stablecoin loans. As a result of taking more stablecoin loans, more stablecoins are created. Then the stablecoins themselves have a higher market cap, so RSR rises in accordance. That's the beauty of the protocol. And they also, are prepared for institutions. So the speed of this service is outstanding. So, and they've got complete privacy. So hundreds of millions of dollars have been traded on Reserve's platform by institutions. And it allows people to transfer money internationally, exchange crypto and fiat. And because of the low fee and tight spread, it means that fundamentally institutions aren't going to be paying over the odds for their crypto investments. Now, here's a question, guys. Do you actually care about institutions? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you care if institutions are involved in crypto at all? Would you prefer they are or aren't? Or are you indifferent? Also, do me a favor. Like and subscribe to the channel. 80% of the people that watch this channel are returning viewers, but never ever subscribe. So do me that favor and subscribe. It saves me having to ask you. Yeah, and the other thing with reserves is it's fast settlement. So the trades on Reserve Institutional get settled within minutes, whereas international transfers can take days and days and days. We know that from banks, and international transfers on Reserve could be as fast as within a couple of hours. And institutions and individuals, if you want to start with them, minimum of $5,000 per transaction, but that's for the people that are playing with a lot more money right now. Now, the key premise to why I believe this can do a lot, it's reached 10 cents before. I believe it has a shot of 50 cents, and the reason for that is as we see, it actually reached 12 cents. As we see the stable coins being created more and more and more, which will happen in a bull cycle. It will happen when the markets are flying high because people take out more loans of stable coins and use their collateral that they perceive as going to be continuing to go up in value and they use those loans to reinvest. As a result of those stable coins being taken more and more and more and more, Reserve Rights has to rise in value to cover the cost and insurance of the stable coin. So they go up in tandem. But if you've ever seen a bull cycle, you will know that there are huge loans taken out by everyone under the sun, because it's a way to get access to more money to continue investing if you're out of liquid cash and you don't want to close your investments. Every bull cycle, we see an incredible rise in the amount of stablecoins created. And Reserve Rights and the Reserve Rights token can capitalize on that in a massive, massive way. Which is why I believe 50 cents is very achievable, because that would only put it at 20 billion market cap, when we'll probably end up with a stablecoin collection that has values well, into the 20 billions, if not the 50 billions. And that's my premise for why I believe that. But let me know, what do you guys think in the comments down below? And again, like the video. And if you are a returning member, or even if you're not, subscribe to the channel, because not enough people do it, and I keep having to ask. Don't make me ask. It's weird. I don't like asking. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, come check. Go to copymycrypto.com and read the site. On that site, I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell. I share my portfolio, and with that, you can simply copy. If you want to make these gains, if you want to remove all the research and time and effort that you have to put in and just make gains like this, you can copy exactly what I'm doing. And I've said it before, but when I find the next phantom, and I won't create another course or anything like that. I will go onto the site and tell the members why I believe this coin has a shot of 100x or more. So if you want to know what that next big coin is going to be, that next coin that can change your life, go and read the site. And guys, last bit of news. Binance got hacked. Not Binance Exchange, Binance Smart Chain. So there was an exploit in the late hours of last night, early hours of the morning here. And the BNB chain suffered an exploit. It was a cross-chain bridge, BSC token hub, that resulted in extra BNB being created. Validators were asked to temporarily suspend, and the issue is believed to be contained. However, it suggested that up to 2 million tokens were targeted by an attacker. The true losses may be much lower. BNB chain estimated 100 million to 110 million in assets were removed off chain. They said in a tweet that 7 million were already frozen. Unfortunately, this is going to be an ongoing thing all the time within crypto. I said this yesterday, guys. The biggest thing that you need to do is always secure your funds. How do you secure your funds? Ledger, Trezor. I'm not shilling them. I'm not trying, you want a link, go to their websites. But if you use ledgers and Trezors from official websites, your stuff will be safe and you won't be at risk. Now, I will point out that Binance said that all funds are safe and secure, but that's not always going to be the case. And also, we've seen exchanges get hacked. Actual exchanges get hacked. Don't trust the security of your money with someone else. Make sure you take control of that. Because these things will happen, and we will inevitably see a few exchanges over the course of the next few years get hacked. Don't be one of the people that suffer because of it. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.